welcome back to Wake Up Abundant. This is Amber Alexis, your host. We are in our 9th day of our October Overflow series, where I help you go through different topics when it comes to overflow and how to navigate them in your daily life so you can experience more overflow for the month of October, but in general for the rest of the year and then some. To go further into these topics, I created a workbook, the Overflow October workbook. It is now available on KDP and Amazon, as well as a digital download. Go ahead and grab that now so that you can go deeper into these topics. Even if we finish the series and you grab it at the end, it's still going to be so helpful to go through these themes. These themes are universal and timeless. So no matter when you get the workbook, you're able to benefit from it. Now let's do our grounding breaths together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Again, inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. So for the next few days, we're going to be focusing on money mindset. Yesterday, we kicked it off, and today we're going to continue the deep dive into it. Today, we're going to talk about the poverty mindset that's keeping you small. Poverty mindset is this mindset where you feel like you cannot do things because you're broke, because you live in scarcity, because you live in fear. So what I want to play around with today is just observing your actions. It shows up in very weird ways. Like, for example, if I paid for a really nice meal or someone paid for me a really nice meal, I should eat everything on that plate, even if I was like absolutely sick to my stomach and full. I was like, no, I can't waste this money. I can't waste someone treating me. I have to eat it all, even though I feel like throwing up right now. And that mindset is linked to poverty, because I feel like, when am I gonna get that next treat or nice meal? It might just be like this one time and one time only, which is not the case at all. But that is what I thought at that time. So poverty mindset isn't just like where you're spending your money, like, which is, that's a whole other thing, right? It's like buying the cheapest thing, even though it's not going to last you the longest and it's going to break, and you're going to have to buy it again and buy it again and buy it again. And at that point, you should have just bought the more expensive thing that was going to last you 10 plus years, right? So poverty mindset is like this weird ways where you are trying to save and trying to like be good with your money, regardless of like how it makes you feel, regardless of how things will actually be easier if you invested a little bit more or tried to do things differently, or shifted your mindset to like, I'm worthy of this meal and I'm worthy of saying no to this meal or not finishing it all, because there's more where that came from. That's a mindset I want you to kind of step into. Like, there's more than enough for me. There will be more where that came from. I deserve that. This is my new lifestyle. And playing around with that on the daily, you probably feel like money's gonna run out. So you're making decisions from that place. But what if you trusted that the money would come in, that more money was gonna come in, that you were always supported? What would you play around with? Maybe it is like a simple shift in just like, instead of just getting the bagel, you get the bagel and egg and cheese. Finding little things that you can shift, even though they might feel like silly and it's just maybe going to cost you an extra $2 to $3, it still will help you get into a higher vibration. Or maybe it is investing in that course, or maybe it is not second guessing yourself when you're like, I feel very drawn to this experience. Like, I want to experience this. You don't automatically shut yourself down because you can't afford it. You find ways to afford it. You find ways to experience abundance in your life. During this like sub-series within the October Overflow, focusing on money, I want you to really just focus on different ways you can bring money in. And that's what I'm going to kind of just continue to talk about. Repetition is key when it comes to reprogramming. So today is observation, observing your poverty mindset and ways that you act because of it. And there is no judgment. There's no wrong thing that you can do. Just observe it. Observe it and see where it's coming about. And then from there, do one little thing that's going to make you feel stretched, but to the point that you're still okay, like everything's still fine, you're not crazy out of your budget, but it makes you feel like, I'm not gonna let fear of money or fear of not having enough stop me, because I always have enough, right? Combat that fear. All right, guys, thank you for showing up today, and I will see you in our next episode, day 10. Super exciting. Sending you so much love. and I'll see you then. Bye.